No.
We are live. Hello,
Yay!
everyone. Thank you for joining us as always. Welcome to the Supplement Engineer channel. My name is Robert Chinetsky. With me, as always, is my
wife, Sandy.
vivacious vixen.
I'm not going to call myself a vivacious vixen of a wife.
Start owning it, honey. I think you're vivacious and a vixen. There we go. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us as always, as we do on these Thursday live Q&As. If you have any comments, questions, queries, quips, smart aleck remarks, or cocktail concoctions, feel free to post them up in the comments section below. If it seems like your comment's not getting through, I promise we're not ignoring you. YouTube gets a little stupid sometimes with these streams. If you're finding difficulty, try entering it again, keeping it more concise, or jump on over to Twitch and maybe enter a comment in that way, because we're streaming simultaneously on YouTube and Twitch. And if it still doesn't get through, and for some reason the internet hates you, or your IP address or whatever, leave a comment down below at the very end when this video is over, or shoot a message directly to me, thesupplementengineer@gmail.com. Yeah, we've got a lot to do, and we don't have a lot of time to do it today because we were going to see
plans.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the Civil War roundtable that we're going to, and they get people that have written books on the Civil War, people like historians, whatever, people who know what they're doing. And tonight, I'm so excited. I get to see H.W. Brands, who, if you've ever watched Ken Burns' The Civil War, or if you've really watched any Civil War documentary, you've probably seen him. He's a professor at UT. So it's so cool because it's just like a small group. It's not like a big auditorium or anything. It's just at a restaurant. He's going to be talking about his new book, and we get to eat dinner with him, and I'm really excited. Not like he's going to know me by the end of it or anything, but it's just kind of exciting because I love learning new things.
You're going to be one of those creepers that's like, I've seen you on Ken Burns.
No, I'm not going to be like, I've seen you on Ken Burns. In my head, I'm going to be thinking that. But then I'm just going to be super cool eating my trout.
Do you know the topic of the conversation?
Yeah, it's on his new book. His new book is, oh, shoot, that's going to be awkward. It's, hold on a second. It's from so-and-so to so-and-so. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to.
Lee to something?
No, it's not. No. It's Northern people. It's from so-and-so to Lincoln, but it's the guy that started the march, the emancipation. What's the guy that marched? No. Who's the guy that, dude, that's going to be awkward. Whatever, if you look it up, I don't remember. Okay, now I feel stupid.
Well, no, Philip was asking me too, what was the topic? And I said, I don't know. I know this
It's this new book.
Yeah.
And it's from so-and-so to so-and-so. And he's literally like basically charting
the progression of activity.
Yeah, the progression of the Civil War. Yeah.
Okay. Well, there we go.
Oh, man. Now I kind of want you to Google it.
Boom.
Now I kind of want you to Google his new
Welcome,
book.
Chris. Thank you for joining us. Devin. Hey, man.
Thanks.
Happy birthday to you, too, because your birthday was
it his birthday?
Was it last Friday or is it this Friday coming up, Devin? Because he said you left a comment in the last video saying there are a lot of people born around this certain time. And so we had the Halfling's birthday not too long ago. Your birthday was yesterday. Officially, your birthday was yesterday.
My birthday was officially yesterday, but we were smart enough to celebrate on Monday when we didn't have anything to do. And I ate the Grand Seafood Tower all by myself. It was this awesome. Oh my God, it was so good. It had all this cocktail shrimp with jumbo shrimp. And then it had beautiful oysters. And then it had this ceviche that was really good. And then it had just like lobster meat, just like chunks of lobster, not like thin, but like chunks of lobster meat. And then some kind of like mayonnaise sauce that I was all about. And it was so good. I just ate the whole thing, and it was cold and crisp.
You destroyed it.
It was so
destroyed
good.
That tower.
And a Bloody Mary. I had a Bloody Mary with it too. That also came with cocktail shrimp in it. So
yeah.
I was pretty excited. But I celebrated on Monday because then I feel like everything just went crazy. Everything went crazy for the rest of the week. So I'm glad.
It's been quite a busy because you're moderating a conference.
Yeah. There's a national conference that I have to like moderate and
you
facilitate.
Also started classes again this week.
I started classes. And let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on. So I'm spending time trying to figure out how to do these proofs because it assumes that I took an analysis class that I didn't. And so I'm trying to learn things in addition to what I'm actually supposed to learn. Like, I got this. It's fine. It's fine.
Thoughts on the Ninja Up brand pre? Happy birthday. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thoughts on the Ninja? I've actually never heard of the Ninja Up
Let's
brand.
look up Ninja Up.
Chances are it's going to be on Stacked, so I'll check Stacked.
Ooh, it's a lot of confidence you feel for Stacked.
More intense brain bridge elevate arrives with some hefty highlights.
Wait, is that what you're supposed to be looking up?
No, but this is another new topic.
You got distracted by something else.
I did. Ah, boo. There's a prop blend in there. Okay. Although, okay, so we're gonna.
Okay, you want to share your screen?
Devin, I promise we're gonna get to the Ninja Up.
Yeah, because this has nothing to do with the question that was just
This
asked.
was the top story on there, and I know you're a nootropics guy as well.
I'm a nootropics girl.
We don't recognize women on this channel. This is a man's only supplement channel.
Better watch out what you're saying.
I'll probably get canceled.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
burn.
So if anybody doesn't understand that I'm one of the most sarcastic people you'll find on the planet,
We should tell the French fry story with the Golden Girls and me.
Yes.
They were
We'll
looking
tell,
at me
we'll tell
like
that story.
Yeah.
Okay, so one scoop, Brainbridge. So when this initially was released, it was like a yellow and black tub, like the Man Sports old way of their packaging was. And it was kind of their lower stem option. It was their nootropic gaming supplement kind of thing like that. So it was a lower stem profile.
So this
overall.
is Elevate. This is supposed to be higher then.
Yes. Okay, so we've got the bioavailable active forms of B vitamins in the vitamin B6 is P5P.
Approved.
And as
Approved.
methylcobalamin B12. So that's both good forms of that.
I wish check marks would pop up.
Yeah, so this is a 2040 kind of thing. All right, so then we're looking at let's look at the full scoop, the full 20 servings.
Sure.
So you get 4 grams of L-tyrosine, which is awesome. Usually, as long as there's 2 grams in there, because that's where most of the studies are kind of doing it, I mean, you're getting double that amount.
That's
so
great.
really, really good. 800 milligrams of 50% alpha GPC. So that's going to give you 400 milligrams of active alpha GPC. Most companies are dosing anywhere between 300 to 600. Some studies have used as high as 1200 of the 50% yield.
Really?
So this is kind of right in that sweet spot.
That's great.
So it's a super expensive ingredient. They're not using the patented alpha size form, which I'm fine with. I don't really think there's much of a difference. If you talk to the people that actually make the patented form of alpha size, they say, well, there's all these contaminants and fillers and thin synthetic chemicals in there and stuff. And, that might be, but they're also trying to like ham up their own variety. So you pick their version. So that's a really, really solid dose on that. 400 milligrams of natural caffeine. I find that a little bit more intense for a nootropic. Now, let me see what Shane is actually saying here about what this Brainbridge Elevate has arrived after first being pictured almost a year ago as the brand's more intense and stimulating nootropic supplement, a step up of sorts from the original. Okay. So we're venturing more into like the
gaming.
No, not even that. More like the Apollon Overtime, where you're getting that higher caffeinated kind of nootropic. Okay. Me personally, I always use a half scoop or a half serving of Overtime. I would probably use just a half serving of this because I don't really like if I'm trying to sit down and just like be productive, or if I'm going to go play like an old Super Nintendo game, like I sometimes do during a break time. I don't want I'm not going to take a 400 or a 600 milligram nootropic. I just want something like 150 to 200, which is like all my like go-to nootropics are somewhere in that 150 to 200 range. And the thing we're working on, I had you beta testing right now for
it's 200.
It's 200. So 400 caffeine, that's on the upper limit. I mean, in my opinion, that's pre-workout dosing. That's not nootropic dosing, but to each their own. Everybody's got their own personal thing. 130 of Urea Gerensis. No, Urea Gerensis has a whole bunch of fun little alkaloids in it, including some kind of enhanced PEA things, which is going to boost mood, euphoria, elevation, focus. It's another type of stim.
Dosage good?
Yeah, nobody really has like an ideal dosage. It's just kind of like.
Doesn't make sense. Okay.
It's never been studied in humans as a stimulant.
Well,
it's
then
been
we
a food
should.
additive, and so we have a lot of anecdotal experience.
Right, let's do it ourselves,
different
guys.
doses and stuff like that too.
Okay.
So that's in the ballpark of where it's dosed. I mean, I've seen it doses up high as like 200 or 300, and as low as like 75.
Okay, I have a weird question. So, can you just buy it by itself, and we can just run some tests on it and see how it does?
Yeah, I can.
We should do that.
Yeah. Well, see, also here we don't know what alkaloid they're standardizing for, so you're getting the whole plant extract here.
Okay.
Whereas something like Overtime from Apollon or Hypermax or any of the other products from Performax Labs uses the NN-dimethylphenethylamine, which is the active ass kicker alkaloid from their primary.
All right. I'm kind of curious.
Calostashine, which is another one of those kind of like auxiliary stimulants that we don't really have a lot of data on. It's just kind of thrown in there to do. 50 milligrams of estrogen, which is going to enhance the uptake of all the vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and all this other good stuff that's in there. 30 milligrams of L-theanine. Now, in a nootropic, I'm perfectly good with that.
Okay.
The dosage is interesting because usually you see something like 100 milligrams, 150, 200
just
milligrams.
Just a little bit.
So you get 30 milligrams in here. Yeah, so it's just there to maybe take the edge off.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because if you have that much caffeine, it might be a good thing.
Right.
Yeah. That's interesting.
We got the Magic Mushrooms blend, which is their own interesting blend of reishi, shiitake, maitake, lion's mane, and turkey tail. So we're getting 1,000 milligrams of 5 different mushrooms. So at best, we're getting 200 milligrams of each.
Okay.
At worst, we're getting 999 milligrams of reishi and like 0.25 milligrams.
Right. Nobody would do that. We don't know. Okay, so
no, Mansports usually does things pretty well. So I'm assuming you're probably getting
about this
a fairly even blend. So reishi's got a number of benefits in the body for like liver health, immune support. It's not known as much for its cognitive benefits, which lion's mane is typically like the brain boosting mushroom that we think
That's
of.
the best one of those regarding nootropics. Is the
from
lion's
what we
mane.
have we have data on currently. But mushrooms and everything, kind of like the super shrooms that
It's good
Glaxon
stuff.
puts out. Just you're getting all those fun little polysaccharides and bioactives, so that's going to just kind of help everything,
This is
including brain
interesting.
function. Yeah.
Now, what's this 20/20 vision support?
These are two other compounds that support eye health. So if you're like staring at
Screen.
screens all day, which
Yeah.
this is going to be for people that's either a productivity supplement or gaming supplement,
Right.
you're going to be staring at blue screens, and that can have deleterious effects on your eye health. So you're starting to see more nootropics, especially those made for gamers.
Or tech industry people.
Right, that is going to include these two important nutrients.
Okay, wait. I kind of want to try this. I want some of this. Is that bad that I want to try this?
No, I do too. I've been wanting to get them on the podcast now.
Get them on the podcast.
Thing. We'll see about that. So, I mean, I've tried their stuff over the years, and
Get us a sample.
I've had good stuff all the time. All right. Anyway, let's get back to Devin's question. Let me see if it's actually on Stack 3D since we're here. All right, sorry for that detour, but I saw that, and I'm a sucker for nootropics.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just based on a formula perspective, I'm intrigued by Brain Bridge.
I want to try it.
I would be doing that. If they don't want to send it to us, I will have no problem buying that.
I want to try that. Okay, so you can't find what you're looking for in the top. What was it called again?
It could have come on.
Ninja Up.
There we go.
There it is.
All right, let's see. Ninja Up. Now, in the words of Steven Seagal, as a lifelong practitioner of the martial arts, I'm intrigued about anything.
As a lifelong practitioner.
Introducing the newcomer Ninja Up and its strong selection of 6 supplements. All right, here we go with the pre-workout. All right, we got 6 grams of citrulline malate 2-to-1, so 4 grams of active L-citrulline,
Okay.
2 grams of malic acid. Solid dose there.
Good.
3.2 beta-alanine, fairly standard, good dose there. 2,500 milligrams of betaine, again, solid dose. That's a clinical back dose. Good. So we're 3 for 3 there. That's a fairly common trio of ingredients that we're seeing
For
across
pre-workout.
the board for pre-workouts.
Got it.
50 milligrams of hordenine that really has no purpose in a strength, power, and performance matrix because there is no performance data
What
on
does
it.
it do?
It is an MAO inhibitor, so it prevents the breakdown of important catecholamines in the body like dopamine and norepinephrine. So it is a monoamine oxidase inhibitor, so MAO inhibitor.
Uh-huh.
So that MAO is an enzyme that breaks down norepinephrine. So by blocking that enzyme, you're leading to longer lasting increases in elevated dopamine and norepinephrine levels, which is going to give you more motivation, focus, energy, and things like that. But that has no purpose.
So you think that would be under the intense focus and anti-crash matrix or energy.
Unlimited energy.
But not in the strength, power, and performance. It's
Right.
just mislabeled, guys.
It
should just be in a different little category.
I don't think it belongs there.
Okay.
All right, so then we've got Ninja's intense focus and anti-crash matrix. There probably should be a hyphen between anti and crash, but that's neither.
That's okay.
There.
You're right. Anti doesn't just float there. Yeah.
L-tyrosine 1 gram dose. That's decent enough for a pre-workout. I'd prefer 2 grams, but 1 gram is very
Okay.
that's fine. 1,000 milligrams of choline bitartrate. I would prefer to see personally CDP choline or alpha GPC like we just saw in the Man Sports one. Again, those are more expensive forms. Choline bitartrate is a less bioavailable form, and it doesn't cross the blood-brain barrier. So it could increase serum concentrations of choline like in the bloodstream, but it's not going to get into your brain. So it might not have focus aspects there, but since acetylcholine is also involved in the mind-muscle connection and muscle contractions, maybe it's going to help you get a little bit stronger mind-muscle connection in your bicep when you're doing those curls in the squat rack.
That's a lot of theanine compared to what we just saw.
Right. 150 milligrams of theanine. How much caffeine do we have in here? So we have a 2-to-1 ratio of 300 caffeine to 150 theanine.
Got it.
So that's kind of a good dose. So in research, you'll either see the inverse of that. So you'll see twice as much theanine to caffeine. And those are usually just in like cognitive measure studies, not performance studies. I've seen 1-to-1. And I believe there is one study that used the flip-flop where caffeine was more than that. And that's typically the ratio I like more.
Yeah.
If it's going to be in a nootropic, I want at least 1-to-1 caffeine to theanine or preferably 2-to-1.
Okay.
But again, that's another highly subjective individual kind of thing.
You like Neurofactor.
I love Neurofactor. I'm surprised that they're actually including Neurofactor on the label because
right.
There's
it's new,
right? Well, no, it's been on the market for several years now.
No, but they're not allowed to use it in newer supplements.
Yeah, maybe they got in before like that that moratorium came in because somebody must have signed a big deal or whatever because all the talks that I've had with Robbie's had and other manufacturers have had or other companies have had with manufacturers, you're not going to be allowed to use the Neurofactor name anymore. You can use Coffee Berry and use the same studies that Neurofactor has, but there must be some deal going on behind the works to where new companies wanting to use that on their label can't use that. It has to be the Coffee Berry fruit extract. But 100 milligrams neurofactor increases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which supports the growth, maintenance, and support strength of all the neurons in the brain. If you want to know more about neurofactor, there's like a 3,000-word article on supplementengineer.com. You can go read that on the blog, and that's one of my absolute favorite non-stimulant but nootropic and focus ingredients, and it is in that product you're using too. 30 milligrams of N-methyltyramine, which is a beta agonist that's kind of in the family of alkaloids derived from citrus, rantian, bitter orange. So it's kind of like synephrine, hordenine, hygenamine. It's kind of in that family of compounds. 3 milligrams of huperzine A, 1%. So that's going to be 300 micrograms.
Oh, is that?
And that is an acetylcholinesterase inhibitor. So we talked about choline donors like alpha-GPC and CDP-choline increasing levels of acetylcholine.
Yeah.
Acetylcholinesterase is the enzyme that metabolizes those and breaks them down. Huperzine inhibits that enzyme.
Stops the breakdown.
Longer lasting. So
got it.
Maybe the combination of choline, since it's a less bioavailable form, but you're getting a whopping dose.
Okay.
300 micrograms of huperzine. Personally, for otherwise healthy individuals, I don't like dosing it that high. I like somewhere in the ballpark of 50 to 200 micrograms just because it is a very strong nootropic and it has a very long half-life, somewhere between 16 to 20 hours. And it's something I don't think you should use every day, 1-2 days in a row and then take a day or two off and so on and so forth. It's going to have a very strong kick. It's just going to be careful if you're taking any other nootropics in the day that have cholinergics in them. 2.5 milligrams of rowalcine, which is alpha-yohimbine. That is a pretty strong stimulant that's going to increase levels of dopamine, noradrenaline, and serotonin. So you're getting the mood, aggression, energy, focus. Yeah. Alpha-yohimbine can be hit or miss for some people. It's very strong. It can make you feel very stemmed out and aggressive, which is why I don't take that on leg day when you and I are working out together because
he gets angry at me.
Yeah. But that's a really good dose. 300 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous. You're getting 100 milligrams of Infinity dicaffeine malate. So a total of 375 milligrams of active caffeine in this. And then you are getting 30 milligrams of isopropyl norepinephrine, which is supposed to be a bit more aggressive form of synephrine, which is another one of those alkaloids that I told you is kind of related to hordenine and derived from bitter orange. I can't say I've had any positive experiences with isopropyl norepinephrine.
Have you had any negative experiences?
I've had negative experiences with products that have included it, but there's so many other things going on there.
You can't tell.
Right, but in other products that don't use that ingredient, I don't have negative experiences. So I'm kind of,
we're hypothesizing at this point. We're not sure.
Right. And there's not a lot of human data, next to none on it.
I think I want to take all these ingredients without human data and just do them and see what happens.
That's pretty much what we do on a daily basis.
No, but with nothing else in me, so I can really take out all the confounding variables.
Yeah. So yeah, Devin, I'm intrigued by this. I like the lineup.
You didn't talk about estrogen.
Oh, we talked. That's the thing that's gonna facilitate the uptake and improve the bioavailability of vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. So it just kind of includes. We see black pepper extract used all the time. Estrogen's kind of a one of the newer kids on the block that does that. It's been around for a few years, but it's newer than BioPerine. Okay. And it works via a different mechanism than BioPerine does.
Well, there we go.
But yeah, all in all, I give this a thumbs up based on formula alone. As TJ says, the labels are just labels, so we kind of need to
we need to test all of these. Yeah. We just need to test all of these.
Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Yes, yeah. Hit like, comment, subscribe, share the video with family, friends, and loved ones. And if you like the Supplement Engineering Podcast, give us a 5-star review. That helps us climb up in the almighty algorithm that dictates everything. I have arrived. Hello, Brooke.
Hello.
Happy day to you, too.
Well, she needs to tell us how her experiences are with all this stuff. Thank you.
Happy birthday. That, too. Yes.
That's
You're celebrating your, 19th birthday?
Mm-hmm.
I married young.
No, I'm not sure. I know how old I am. I can say it. Can I say it?
You can say how old I am, too.
36. Oh, I'm so old.
You're not like a day past 35, huh?
I lived in the 90s in Seattle during the grunge period. What?
And we're doing energy drinks now.
We're doing energy drinks now. Super excited. And here's the funny thing. Robert bought a whole bunch of these energy drinks, to which he then says, as he's taking them out of the grocery bag, he's like, I heard these were terrible. And I said, what? He's like, I heard they tasted terrible. I was like, well, then why are you buying them? Why do you think that I want to taste these things that you say are apparently nasty? Like, why do I want to buy
It's the same as when we try protein bars and they're disgusting.
Yeah, but
I'm willing to sacrifice our taste buds.
And they're like more expensive too. They were like $3 each or something.
Yeah, and the Ghost ones were.
He's like, and the Ghost ones
were
good.
And they're actually well dosed. These things are a steaming pile of monkey piss.
So he said, like, these are terrible. And he's like, taking them out. And he's like, so I bought 5 of them. And they're really expensive. I was like, wait.
$3. They're not really
Everything
expensive. Yeah,
compared to other, I was like, wait, what's happening? I don't understand what's happening in the world right now.
Yeah.
So we're going out of our way to buy things that are bad and not very good. Like, I don't understand.
out of our way, they're in the grocery store. I mean, I walk through instead of like turning up one aisle, I turn up an aisle before.
Let's give them a taste, shall we?
Yes, so these are the ZOA energy drinks, spearheaded by The Rock. It says, "My fellow everyday warriors, ZOA is about healthy, positive energy that helps us all focus, be productive, and get stronger together.
Maybe he
Mana,
inserts energy
gratitude, ZOA,
into it.
Dwayne Johnson. Healthy warrior blend, 100% daily value of vitamin C. It also includes vitamin D as well, but we're getting a paltry amount of vitamin D.
Paltry.
But to be honest, you shouldn't be getting your micronutrients from a fucking energy drink, so we'll
you
leave
should
that
eat your
there.
veggies.
Focus, vitamins B6 and B12. Now we are getting
A good amount?
100% daily value of vitamin B6 and vitamin B12, but they're using the
Poopy
poor-
versions.
Yes, of them. Hydration, potassium and magnesium electrolytes. Again, you're getting 10 milligrams of magnesium, which is 2% of your daily value. So I don't really say that's a selling point, but unless you're somebody that actually reads this stuff and nerds out about it like I do, you're going to fall for all this stuff hook, line, and sinker. 250 milligrams of branched chain amino acids. That is laughable. All right.
What does that mean? Tell me what that means.
Your typical BCAA product has 5 grams of BCAA. This has 250 milligrams. So
wait, 5 grams. So 5,000?
yeah. Recover EA, like the OMG that we get from another farm, that has 14,000 milligrams of
And this has
EAAs in it.
250.
Yeah, so this is a dog shit formula. It's got 160 milligrams of caffeine from green tea extract, green coffee, plus vitamins B1 and B2. Now this says natural energy. If you haven't seen James Linker over at Shredded Sports Science destroy this energy drink for its natural claims, go over there and check that out because your body already naturally produces energy. It's called ATP. Taking caffeine, whether it's derived from natural sources or not, is not natural energy. It is artificially boosting your energy by inhibiting adenosine in your brain. So we have 5 cans here, but not actually 5 different flavors. So
Wait.
we have lemon lime, we have wild orange, we have original flavor. Now these are all sugared ones. So there are
100.
24 total carbohydrates, 23 grams of sugar, including 22 grams of added sugar. Then we have the
100 calories.
sugar-free version. I'm sorry, the zero sugar form of the original flavor, and the zero sugar form of pineapple coconut.
Okay.
Now, in the zero sugar one, there are still carbohydrates. There are 3 grams of carbohydrates. And the sweeteners that they are using in these are Ace K and sucralose.
Okay.
And the very last ingredient is turmeric extract. So since they're not trying to say like anti-inflammatory benefits or anything like that, I've got to assume this is maybe just for color.
Okay.
Because the amount of turmeric that would be in this, if you've ever seen what turmeric looks like,
super.
it is like bright yellow and it
Yeah.
tastes horrendous.
No, I have a really good turmeric mule at this place we go to called Sour Duck.
In
It's
an energy drink,
delicious.
it's not going to be easy to cover up. So,
in my mule, it is good. It's a bright
Yeah.
yellow thing. So
I think
good.
these were the energy drinks that Shane spent something like $400 on import fees to like have it shipped to.
Why?
Because that's how much it costs to ship stuff to New Zealand.
Then-
It wasn't really. He said it was
But
like
still.
160 or what's something like that.
Still. Okay.
Cool, let's tease him. Okay, but
Okay.
yeah, both him and Robbie have tried these. I don't know if Luke's has got them in
you
Poland
bought
yet.
these just so that you could talk about how horrible they are.
that's
Like,
what we
I
do
just
here.
hope you're happy
That's what we do here. All right, we're gonna
that
go
we're
with
just giving them more
original
money.
first. And so this has 160 milligrams of caffeine. Does each of them have 160? Yeah. All right.
They all have the same amount of caffeine.
Yep.
Let's take a
Natural
sip.
caffeine. All right. Get your little Glencairn glass.
Well, the problem is you only gave me 1 glass, and
yeah.
so I feel like I should have to rinse it out before I drink them all. What?
I don't like that
I keep
smell.
thinking of The Office
Yeah, with the
drinks
yeah.
that they made. You know what I'm talking about.
That's kind of what it smells like.
That is kind of what it smells like. I don't want to drink it. It kind of reminds me of The Office when they talk about the drinks. You know what I'm talking about? You guys got to know what I'm talking about. When the guys win the lottery,
Yeah.
and then they make a drink.
This smells not good. All right, and this is the fully sugared one. So let's see what The Rock can do with 24 grams of carbohydrates.
Okay. That doesn't smell good. It doesn't taste like bad. It tastes clean and
The
fruity.
smell is off-putting.
It smells bad. It tastes fine. It tastes fine.
Yeah.
It tastes weird at the end, like medicinal. It tastes a little medicinal. Is that? But I mean, I feel like energy drinks tend to do that. I know Red Bull does that too. It has this weird,
like a Robitussin kind of flavor,
like a medicine-y taste.
Or Diamond Tap aftertaste.
Okay, let's try another one.
I don't like that.
Everything about you hating the label and everything is making me not want to keep drinking it. I feel like you biased me. You shouldn't have biased me. You should have made me drink it and then tell me all the stuff.
Let's go lemon lime.
Okay, let's go lemon lime. I mean, it's not terrible. I just don't really want to drink it. I don't know how to explain it. It tastes like clean, kind of fruity. Okay, let me try.
But then it's got a medicinal taste on the back
This
end.
smells like a lollipop. Lemon. God, that is the second lemon lime that I've disgusted. What
All right,
don't do lemon. It does taste like the popsicle, the aftertaste. But then there's like this harsh right when you drink it, and then the aftertaste is like I just sucked on a lollipop. One of those. I don't think I like energy drinks. I've only liked like 2 energy drinks.
You like the Ghost ones a lot.
I liked the Ghost one.
We actually finished all those off. We stuck them in the fridge after the.
Don't hate on me, but I still like the zero. What are they called? Zero Power.
Zero Performance.
I always get the name wrong. I always call it Zero Power, and then he always corrects me, and I never actually listen to what he says. Zero Performance.
Yeah.
Those taste really good.
I like the lemon lime more than I like the original flavor.
I don't like lemon lime. Okay, let me give another one. Give me another one.
Wild orange.
Wild orange. These have sugar in them. They should taste better. Orange should taste good. I hope it doesn't taste like Tang. Tang. Smells good. It smells really good. Yeah. Oh, I like that. It tastes like the McDonald's Orange High C. You know what I'm talking about? The McDonald's Orange High C? Oh,
yes, it does.
So that's like memories from when I was a child.
This flavor is actually good.
That I would drink. I would drink that.
Is it worth the 23 grams of sugar you're getting?
No, I just want to drink it again. It tastes really good. Okay, guys, the only one that they should make is this one.
But we haven't tried the
Wild
sugar-free ones yet.
orange. Oh.
It's not like those were.
God, that tastes really good. Ooh, that tastes good.
Okay.
That is yummy.
The wild orange is
Wild
acceptable.
orange is amazing. It smells amazing. There's no weird aftertaste. It doesn't hit you weird. The aftertaste is delicious. It's like High C. Do they still make High C?
I think so.
Okay.
They don't make the Ecto Cooler flavor anymore, which that was the best one with slime on the front.
But they make a High C orange from McDonald's, and I would always drink it, and that's exactly what it tastes like.
This is the sugar-free original flavor, so we can do a side-by-side on these two.
Okay. That's the one that smells funny. Does it still smell funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, it smells funny. Y'all, it smells nasty.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ah! Were you holding back?
A little bit.
Oh, God. That's horrible. Oh. It doesn't get better.
No. I mean, it tastes better than the sugary one, but it's repulsive.
That was horrible. The orange can only do so much to cover it up. That's nasty. Original flavor. What the heck were they thinking? Why do they have 2 versions of it? That's disgusting. What is the original flavor supposed to be? I know what it's supposed to be. I know what it's supposed to be, and it tastes nasty. All right, moving on. Move on to the pineapple one. That was pineapple, right?
Pineapple coconut.
Okay, well, that sounds like a pina colada. That should taste delicious.
Yeah, I love tropical flavors, but man, these are gross.
The orange one's good. Yeah. I'll give credit where credit's due. The orange one with the sugar in it is really good. It doesn't smell like a pina colada.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't smell like a pina colada. Oh, okay.
Let me try it.
Okay. It's like coconut, but like actual coconut. Like, have you ever had actual coconut water? Like, have you ever opened a coconut?
What the hell is that?
That's actual coconut flavored. That's real coconut.
But then it's like rancid pineapple juice mixed with it.
Yeah.
It tastes rancid.
Not good.
It
does. It tastes like old actual coconut. Stop drinking it. Stop it. Don't do it. It doesn't taste good. How do you mess up pineapple coconut? That is like a lot of real coconut, and it doesn't taste good.
That's repulsive.
It doesn't taste good.
Horrible.
Because have you guys ever done that? You ever like drink you're like, oh, I'm gonna.
I don't know. That's repulsive.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, orange, only flavor. Flavor.
That's the only mildly acceptable flavor.
Oh, That one is nasty. They're both.
Please don't actually. No,
nasty.
you know what? Don't even go. The Rock doesn't need any more money. Don't go buy these drinks. They're
Why do
really
famous
hold
people?
on. Really crappy formula. Really crappy taste. There are much better tasting things, even if it's got a shitty formula like Bang and Rain. Equally crappy formulas. They taste a hell of a lot better than any of these.
Well,
You're looking for like a
some of
really
them.
well dosed
Some of them.
thing that tastes good. The America Energy, the Ghost.
No, the ones
things.
I like. What about the
The
ones
C4.
I like?
No, like, I don't even know if that company's around anymore.
Why
The
is
guy
it
that
that
the guy that
stuff?
we knew there, James, is now
Yeah.
with America Energy. I don't even know if they're around anymore.
But I really liked their drink.
The C4 energy drink tastes really good. Actually, we have that one to try. Let me go get that.
My favorite is the Zero Performance. Can I Google them? Are they still around? How come everything that I think is my favorite, it goes away? Okay, can I just say something? I don't understand how come like someone like The Rock with all this money and probably he knows people, why does he make poopy products? Help me understand that. Don't you have pride in your name? Don't you want to find good manufacturers and good formulators and good flavors and then put out something that you can really stand by? You work so hard to make your name. I feel like we're in Ratatouille and then the chef is like getting those burritos made in his name. Like why do you put your name on something that you're not proud of? I don't understand. And I mean this sincerely. These are nasty.
Yeah.
And you said they're bad quality. So what's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point of doing something if you're going to
here's
half-ass
The
it?
C4 Smart Energy. I just found this flavor at the grocery store.
I'd like to taste it because I still have nastiness in my mouth.
Proprietary blend of carbonated water, malic acid, citric acid, cognizin choline, which cognizin is the CDP choline, the form that I really like.
Oh.
Now, previously, they used
What?
to transparently dose how much was in here when it was the smaller cans. It was called like C4 Natural or something. I want to say there was 250 milligrams of it in there, or 150. Innova Tea green tea extract, Ace K natural flavors, N-acetyl-tyrosine, niacinamide, sodium citrate, 200 milligrams of caffeine. So they're using the cheap forms of the B vitamins in here.
Okay.
That's fine. I mean,
It's
you're,
bad quality.
again, you're not drinking this for your
Can
micros.
you look up my favorite?
This
Because that's
is
been my favorite drink now.
Freedom Ice.
So it should taste like a Rocket Pop.
What
That's
does
we're
Freedom
thinking.
taste like to you, honey?
I want to taste Freedom. I don't smell anything.
No.
Oh, wait, there it is. God. Wow. I can't drink that. It's very good. And it's very Rocket Pop. But like really candy sweet.
That is very sweet. But
I can't drink that.
I would drink this all day,
It's
every day.
just- I can't just sip it.
Over
That's
the rocks.
too much.
Crap.
That's delicious. I want to make sure I'm explaining. It's delicious, and it makes you start salivating.
Yeah.
It's like I'm in the Wonka land. Is
That's really good.
that what it's called? Wonka
Okay.
land? That's what it's like.
Plus, you like the orange ones that we had from C4 that we ran.
They're fine. My favorite are the Zero. Will you please look up Zero Performance and tell me if it's still around? I loved that stuff. I just want a whole case every morning. I used to drink them every Saturday morning during the whole COVID thing. And I was like, oh, I need to walk. And I loved them.
Ignite beverages.
See, like, show them on the screen. I want to give them props. Because let me tell you something. Out of all the energy drinks I've ever had, these are the best. And these are the only ones, like, every time I open my fridge and I want an energy drink, this is the one I want. Go away. I want that. I want it every time. I want the peach and the purely passion. Those are the two I want forever. They're so good.
Well, we have a review of it on the channel, so people can go check it
Okay,
out.
people need to buy it. They're delicious. You will not, and let me tell you something. It's not like the blue raspberry and the tart one's bad. It's just
No.
they're tart. And I don't like really tart things all the time. But darn it, if that peach crisp and the passion aren't absolutely delicious.
Yeah, they were actually really good.
I just want those over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like for a birthday
Those are
gift,
good.
I want more of those.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
The C4 energy drinks are good. Please don't buy the
How
ZOA
much-
energy drinks. They're terrible.
How much caffeine are in my favorites?
They're
my besties.
Are
They're my besties.
250, I think.
I don't even know. I just love the taste.
100%
And they make me
caffeine.
happy. Do they have happy stuff in them? They make me
Yeah,
happy.
there's nootropics. They have a decent dose of alpha GPC
Okay.
and tyrosine. If they don't,
They made me happy.
Yeah.
I think everybody should buy these. I'm sorry. They're delicious. Yeah, it says focus, mood, vitality. Look at everything. Everything
You
good.
fall for everything, though.
I don't fall for everything. This stuff's nasty that you gave me. $2.50.
250. Okay.
Okay, whatever.
So yeah.
I'm just letting you know. Those are good. Y'all need
What's
to drink
going on,
some.
JoJo?
You need to drink some.
Yeah, C4 energy drinks are delicious. And
It's
you
just
finally made it to
too
the live.
delicious. It's
Awesome.
too delicious.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, I think that thing is too delicious. It's so good that it makes it's like you're drinking candy.
Well, I knew those were going to be bad, so that's why I picked this up because I saw it at the checkout. And,
have another taste. It's delicious. It's just like, whoa, my God, that's so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't drink that more than one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's like candy. I can't just sip on that. It's just too much. It's just too good, if that makes any sense.
Update. Love the Enduralane. Did you use 1 scoop or 2 scoops, Brooke? So each scoop has 125 milligrams of caffeine. Did you do 2 scoops or 1 scoop? I always do 2.
She loves the stuff you've made.
Also, the secret stuff you sent.
Robert made it. I've been using it too.
I've got more. So the guys we're working with at Condemned, they're testing out between 2 different manufacturers. So manufacturer B that we sent the formula to is supposed to be sending samples our way to test it out. And so we'll see if there's any difference between manufacturer A's batch and manufacturer B's batch.
Okay,
so I should be getting these hopefully this week is what Mike told me. So
I'm so excited.
Yeah. And we just submitted some other stuff for quote for a pollen. I was talking to Robbie yesterday. There's a few formulas that we're getting updates on that are going to be released soon.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of that. So, well, I'm very glad that you're liking the crap capsules that we sent your way, Brooke. And keep us posted. Anything, if you have any bad effects or anything like that, headaches, brain fog, lethargy, you just kind of feel out of it, or it makes you feel a little woozy, let me know that too. Don't just tell me all the good stuff. If there's anything that feels off or it's not working, or you find like tolerance or habituation to it, keep me posted on that to see if we need to do any kind of tweaks or anything like that. So, but you haven't had any issues, and you used it a couple of more times.
And I gave him friends.
Yeah, Martha seemed to like it. Jojo. I honestly bought ZOA because of the rock, and then I had it. I was like, this is literally carbonated flavored water. It's not good.
I don't even think it's this is nasty.
Yeah, even with 20 plus grams of active sugar in it. No, it's not good.
The high C one, the orange one, is the only one that's good.
Yeah, actually, just don't even waste your money. You can go buy like 2 bangs for the price of one of those ZOAs, or 2 Reigns. Because I
love how you guys are talking about. I have had nasty flavored bangs, so it's like they have too many flavors.
Right, they do.
So they need to make sure they only have the good flavors out, because now it's like there's so many. I feel like they must be wasting. I mean, I'm sure they're fine.
We need to go try some of the Reigns. I've had the lemon heads of Reign, or sour lemon, whatever they call it. It's lemon heads. That one was pretty good, but I think that's the only flavor I've tried.
I don't know.
1 scoop so far. Anything nootropic based is best. I will always be honest with you. Appreciate it. 1 scoop is definitely good for Enduralane if you just need kind of like a mild boost in energy. If you're using it as a pre-workout, that's when I go for I do 2 scoops of that. But if you're only using 1 scoop, you get 84 servings out of that tub. So, I mean, that's a steal. And Chris over at Innova Farm is good people. He's awesome.
That's cool.
So, all right. Well, we tore our way through energy drinks.
Today, I was hosting... Okay,
we're supposed to have some protein bars landing.
Really?
The Jack Factory authentic bars.
Okay. So if you guys know anything about me, I used to fall in love with the outright bars, and I don't know if they make them anymore. Do they make them anymore? Yeah. I love those things because they don't taste like a protein bar. They taste like oatmeal, but like really good. Anyways, so Robert ordered me some protein bars that are supposed to be like the outright bars in that they taste natural or something. I don't really know. They don't taste chewy like a protein bar. You know, I can handle it. Like when I'm in the mood for a chocolate bar, but I want protein, I will eat a Ronnie Coleman super crazy chocolate bar. But it tastes like I'm eating a super crazy chocolate kind of protein bar. But sometimes I'm just hungry and I don't want to feel like I'm eating a chocolate bar when I'm hungry. I just want to eat something that gives me sustenance. Did we get it?
No, but Mike just called about the furniture. He said, hey, y'all gonna be home around 6? No, we're not.
You are. Robert, you are.
Hey, Mike.
You're not leaving until 7, right? So anyways, we're getting furniture delivered to us because my sister and her husband and 4 kids are moving from here to California. I know. Weird, right? I don't know if you know anything about California, Austin, but like tons, something like hundreds of thousands of people are moving from California to Austin. My sister's the one doing the opposite. I bet she got a great steal on the house. Anyways, they're going to give us some furniture. So super exciting. Okay. So I'm excited to try these bars, but he said we didn't get them yet. On a side note, today I was hosting a conference, and one of the conference topics that I was hosting was about athletics. And I never played sports in high school or college, but I did work in the departments, in the athletic department at the University of Michigan and the University of Minnesota and at LSU. So I know my way around the idea of athletics. I'm like with it. But But anyways, I was kind of excited because one of the guys saw me. He's like, you should coach high school athletic. I'm like, thank you. I love that you think that I'm athletic. I can coach and encourage, but for a particular sport or anything, I'm not your girl. I was, however, in the marching band, so I can definitely get the fans getting excited for you. This is awkward because it's just me and you, and so I really apologize. I'm going to read some of this action. Right. We should send some bars to you. Know what we should send you, Phil? We should send you some of these drinks. Do you mind if they're already opened and really nasty? Okay, anyways. Let me see this. Yes, thank you. I totally agree. I got to be honest with you. Brooke and I are kind of the same thing. I have to have a nootropic when I'm working out because I got to be in the right headspace. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. Thanks for leaving me, dude.
Well, I didn't really have a choice. Mike called.
Okay. So you're going to be here at 6. You're going to be here till 7.
He said no. They're gonna come and coordinate another because they don't even think they'll make it by 6:30.
Wait, what's happening? So they're coming in under time?
Yeah, like they're gonna call me tomorrow and we'll set up a time for them to come deliver.
Okay.
Because Mike just checked with the guy. Apparently he's talking to him now. He said no, we're probably not gonna make it there by 6:30. So they'll just redo it for another day.
All right.
Sending some bars? No, because I don't have a favorite brother. I have a brother. I don't have a favorite brother. I don't play favorites in this world.
I tell Sophia she's my favorite all the time.
That's a lie.
I have that option. She is my favorite child in the whole wide world. I can say that.
If I got these bars for free, I would certainly send them to you. Or maybe I'll send them to you as a treat. Or I'll find the nastiest tasting protein bars possible.
We already did. They're called the Gatorade ones. Those things were nasty. They taste like cardboard.
The RX bars are worse.
Oh, God. Nobody makes those anymore, right?
They sell like crazy.
Oh, wait. I forgot. My students eat those. I thought you were talking about those other ones. Remember those other ones like went out of business and you kept eating them? They were like in blue.
Oh, the BPI stevia ones.
What were you thinking? Yeah. Man, those were nasty.
Only slightly weird to have previously opened drinks. Did I miss something?
Yeah, I told him I'd give him some of these bad boys. I was like, here, Phil, I'll give you some of these. Doesn't matter if they're opened. There's lots of liquid in there.
They're really gross.
They're really good.
And you liked The Rock as a kid. I was a Stone Cold fan.
I know.
Like The Rock.
I want to know what his opinion is. What is your opinion of someone that you value, that you find value in, and then they make this ridiculous nonsense poopy stuff? Like, what is your opinion? I would lose respect. Like, there's certain people that I respect.
Philip's not a big energy drink fan, so he's probably not going to buy them anyway.
But it's a bad product. I have an issue with someone putting their name on something that's a bad product, and then they work so hard to build this reputation for themselves. Like, if Drew Brees came out with some nasty protein bar, I love Drew Brees, but I'd be like, no, thank you, and now you've lost my respect.
Well, let's spin it a different way. Okay, so we both got our entryway into resistance training through P90X with Tony Horton.
Yes.
And he made some decent programs, and now he sold out and made a really, really crappy supplement line and all of other kinds of
stuff. Oh, wait, are you joking or are you saying hypothetically?
Serious. No, he has really made some really crappy products.
Why?
Overcharging the snot.
No, but like that's what because the Shakeology that we had, it tasted really good.
Yeah, that was Beachbody. He's like come up with his own line now, and I think a lot of his workout stuff is almost kind of gimmicky. Like it started getting that way when they started doing like P90X3 because they just had some of these weird moves that they're incorporating variety just to be.
Where's the integrity? So where's the integrity that got you there? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm just trying to say, someone like The Rock who made a name on his physical and his like power and then he's going to sit there and make some nasty drink. Like, doesn't he have the ability to contact a good formulator? Doesn't he have the ability to find a good taste
flavor
person?
House? Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. I just don't even understand it.
Yeah.
Like, where's your pride?
It's super gross. Those are going
to get
poured
down the drain.
Anyone.
Like, I don't even understand. Like, where's...
Yeah.
If you're gonna put your name on something, it should be awesome. Like the Ronnie Coleman bars, really good.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
Like, well done there, buddy.
Yeah.
Way to represent your name.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we saved the Ghost energy drinks in the fridge and we finished those off throughout the week.
Oh, I drink
those. Those are gonna get poured down
the
thing as soon as we get off of
this. And I even mixed 2 of the Ghost drinks because I wanted a full container and we didn't have a full container. I made him measure out how much. I was like, I want a full energy drink. I need a full energy drink. He's like, well, you can have some. I was like, no, I want a full one. So what did we mix? We took the one I really liked the best. It was like we took
tropical mango.
We took the tropical mango and we poured strawberry in until it was like the
red berry,
the actual amount you would have in a real one. Yeah. And it was delicious.
Yeah, and I mixed the blue raz with a little bit of the.
So you can mix the ghosts,
citrus.
Mix and match like a bartender, like suicide. So anyways, yeah.
Brooke, thank you so much. You're awesome. We can finish it for sheets.
The sheets. Thank you. I still want Boll and Branch sheets. We haven't bought them yet, but they sound amazing. And they have something like, I don't know, like 2,000 reviews that are 5-star. And I don't know if they're all real or not, but I mean,
look up reviews
like
for the Rocks
real.
energy drink. I bet you find 2,000 people saying it tastes great.
Okay, well now you just ruined my Boll and Branch dream of having amazing sheets.
Pride goes out the window when it comes to profit margins.
God, money does not buy you happiness. You know what? I have to tell you, where's
Maybe you just haven't had enough of it yet. And then
people are not oh my God, you know what? I was getting started on another thing. So like there's all these people like with all this money and stuff, and they are just so not happy. And I just want someone to go up to them and like slap them in the face and be like, you know what makes you happy? Being a good person. Like I don't mean to be like a hater or anything, but like, why do you want all this money and stuff? It's just ridiculous. You know that doesn't make you happy. Mo money, mo problems. And you know that. I think somebody did a statistic and it's like
if I get another like huge thing of caps, Jojo, I'll send you some of the nootropic to try out.
Ridiculous.
I'm curious. I wonder if Phil will take me up on it. Maybe I'll send him some because he's not like he's messed around with like the occasional serving of pre-workout.
He doesn't
or
do
coffee or anything.
Phil
Well, he's never tried them, so I want to kind of like get somebody that's never trusted. Well, no, I don't even think it's that.
Well, because my department chair is scared of him. Every time I bring these pills to a meeting or my powders, I'm like, hey, everybody, in order for us to have a productive meeting, everybody take a scoop. And he's like, I will never take a scoop. That's like heroin. It's like, it's not heroin. It's not cocaine. It's a nootropic. It's fine. It's like caffeine. Like, it's fine.
To be fair, your department chair also doesn't believe in human interactions either.
He's a little quiet. We can talk about math. And then if I get off the topic of math.
We went to a barbecue festival a couple years ago. We were next to him in line for 45 minutes before it opened.
Awkward.
He said a total of 5 words to us the entire time.
Yeah. And at first I thought, I was like, he doesn't like me. But then it's like, he doesn't talk to anyone.
Yeah, so awkward.
Maybe he's just conserving his energy or something. I don't know. I can talk to him about math. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's all I can.
Yeah. I always need a nootropic. Did you go over Brooke's comment already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, I mean, not that one.
I always need a nootropic. Who doesn't want to be happy when working out?
Robert likes to work out angry.
Sometimes.
When I work out angry, I just get pissed off. Robert, you can't even see your face. Will you please get in the camera? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? It's so awkward. People come to see you.
No, they come to hear me. They come to see you.
None of that's true.
I think it is.
Anywho, all I'm saying is get your face in the screen.
Okay. I feel threatened.
Am I threatening?
I need to go in my safe space. Brooke, integrity is so important. Looking at the schmuck who wronged you. Referencing Final Scoop last week. I
know. Let me tell you something.
Let's.
Okay, we're done.
We don't need it.
We're done.
We don't need it.
I'm all about this integrity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We don't need. I said my piece and all of that stuff last week, so you can go listen to the Final Scoop. There's that. We can dwell on happier things, and more important things. So.
Yes. Like the fact that I feel so horrible. I can't believe I don't know the name of the book. I knew it last week and now I don't know it. Can you look it up?
Yeah.
It's from something to, who is the guy? From so-and-so to Lincoln. That's the name of the book. Brands with an S. You typed it.
It's not Brandt, it's Brands.
No, it's Brands.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but look up his book. From so-and-so to so-and-so. It's his new book. That it. From Zealot, the Zealot and the Emancipator. That's it. The Zealot and the Emancipator. John Brown. I was going to say John Brown. Yeah, it was about John Brown and Abraham Lincoln. So it goes from like the start of it to Abraham Lincoln. That's what we're going to learn about. And I think I'm going to buy the book. I'm going to buy the book, so I'm super excited. This is the book. And we're going to see him talk about the book. I don't know about you guys. I'm a huge history buff. I feel like if you want to live this life and live it well, you should know how other people have lived this life, seen the good things, seen the bad things, and then stay away from doing the bad things and try to do as many good things as possible. And so I love history. And so this is it. Yeah, John Brown is the Zealot and Abraham Lincoln is the Emancipator. So from the Zealot and the Emancipator. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm gonna hear all about this book. I don't know if anyone is interested in this, but I am.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's kind of an important guy. Like, I'm kind of excited that I get to do it for only. I don't even want to tell him how I feel like it's like relatively cheap that I get to go. Yeah. But it's this awesome thing called a Civil War Roundtable, and
your boy
every month. Yeah, have you guys seen him on like
Ken Burns
specials and stuff? You know what I'm talking about.
It'll be interesting.
I'm excited. I think he's going to eat dinner with us too. So I'm gonna
Well,
have
at
to
least you
act
get to
like a
partake
lady.
in
I'm
that.
gonna have to act like a lady.
Yeah. Got that.
Thank you.
Happier things. Any new stuff that has piqued your interest?
Yeah. Any new stuff, Robert?
I'm trying to think.
We thought about doing a Spartan race. And then I
Yeah.
realized I have literally no endurance. So that's my fault. So like I'm sitting here walking with him like he's like
We walk
his
uphill
heart
at-
rate. My heart rate is like 120, 130 walking up a hill, and his is literally like 82. I was like, how are you? He's like, Sandy, I walk. Like I can walk. I was like, okay, well, I can't do this part.
She said this is intense. I said, all right, grow up doing like jump kicks for an hour, 3 times a week, every week.
That's what I'm telling you. Know, I'm still, it's not like it's anyone's fault but my
So
own.
going on a 3-mile walk around the neighborhood is nothing when you're used to
Hills.
jump
Wait.
kicking and doing all that
Make
stuff.
sure you
No.
talk about the fact there's hills.
No.
Steep hills. Don't make it sound like I'm
No.
that lame.
No.
So anyways, all I'm saying is I really wanted to do a Spartan race until I realized I probably won't be able to do the Spartan race because like they make, okay, the obstacles sound fun, but then I heard if you miss an obstacle, then you have to do 20 burpees. And I thought there's 20 obstacles. So 20 times 20. I'm like, I'm doing 400 burpees. Like that's pretty much what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Okay.
Okay, so Phil, what you need to do is come to Austin, and then you and me will go do that,
Yeah.
and then Sandy and
I want to do it. I just have to train.
Sandy
for
can stand
a
on the
really
sidelines
long time.
and
There's
cheer.
one in Dallas in October. I thought, I could do it, but then all of the morning slots filled up. So then Robert's like, I'm not doing the afternoon. It's gonna be nasty and hot. And I was like, it's October. Maybe not.
It'll be hot, but the course will be completely
he
shredded.
said it's gonna be destroyed. I was like,
Got a
fine.
low resting heart rate too. I'll have around 58.
It's like he's not even alive.
Some of the times I'm not.
It's so funny because he and I have different. Because like, okay, let's see. What's my heart rate right now? I'm at 85.
76.
Okay. I don't know, man. I'm like, and I haven't even worked out today, but it probably has like a lightning bolt for me. Like, oh no, it doesn't. But sometimes my heart rate goes really high, just like when I'm teaching or something. And that's why I feel like I'm coaching when I teach. I'm like, come on, guys. And I look and I'm like a 115 or 120. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just teaching. This is awkward. So yeah, I'm working on it.
Thoughts on making a pre-workout pointed more toward younger kids? I can elaborate. Yeah, go ahead and elaborate because
Yeah, there's certain products kids can't have.
Well, I'm not a fan of kids. Anybody, high school, little league, all of that stuff.
Me.
I like being off camera.
Stop being off camera. I'm a
I
math
just like to
person.
do it just
Not
to mess with you
symmetrical.
now.
It's driving me bananas.
I'm just gonna stay like this just to.
I'm moving the camera.
But I don't want to be this. You're the center. You're the looks.
I'm not
I'm
the
the
center of
brains.
anything. Go ahead.
You're the center of my life, honey. See,
What were you saying?
I'm not a fan of any kind of kids. Like I don't think anybody.
He's not a fan of kids.
Like that too.
That's what he just said.
That too. But high schoolers don't need to be doing energy drinks, pre-workouts.
They all do, though.
Oh, I understand that, but no, I would never be behind making a pre-workout for kids.
You don't support it.
No, they don't need it. They don't need it. They shouldn't be using it.
You know, on that note, there's a lot of things high schoolers don't need.
Like social media.
Like social media. Like you go to school. The reason social media was invented with the Facebook was that college students, it was only for, you remember that? Like back in 2005 when it was only college students because we all went to different colleges. You know, so your friend that went to like NYU or like your friend that went to Mississippi State and you're at LSU or Florida, it's like you can't talk to each other. That was a way to do it. What do you need it for when you're in high school? You see each other all the time.
Right.
It's so weird. So anyways, there's a lot of things high schoolers don't need that they do all the time. And energy drinks, I believe there's actually going to be, all my high schoolers use them. All my high schoolers drink Bangs. And it's not like they're 18 or older. They're like 15, 14. Yeah. They're drinking them. And it says 18 or older on that thing. It literally says it.
Recommended
Big 18
for
plus.
adults 18 over who want anytime energy to dominate life.
I'm just saying, man. People trying to grow up so fast. I never did. I didn't get my license until I was 17 in February. Like my senior year.
Okay, this is getting
What?
a little ridiculous.
Tell me.
Break the rules, change the game, and outsmart the competition. Tap into the limitless power of your mind. Unleash your inner Einstein.
It says unleash your inner Einstein?
Yeah.
Okay. He was socially awkward and didn't have any friends. So there's that. This is true.
Okay. Work out with my daughters at 16 and 12 every morning at 5 a.m. and enjoy all pre-workouts. And my daughters asked, hey, could I take it? And I was like, heck no. Yeah, exactly.
But they do want them. And they're going to find them at some point. I'm sorry. Now, is that cynical? I don't know. I think I work with high schoolers. They all love that you're in the supplement industry and they all want stuff. I was like, you're not even old enough. They're like, it's fun to do it all the time. It's like, well, I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to get fired. I'm not giving you products.
I could see maybe like a non-stim pre-workout, but I don't feel comfortable giving that. I mean,
well, how about all the girls that diet?
A cup of coffee.
How about like, I don't know.
Depends. Are they morbidly obese? Then yes, they need to.
No, but what I'm saying is, I'm talking about like
if they have an unhealthy body weight, even if they're not morbidly obese, if they are unhealthy, overweight, then yes, they need to lose weight. No, they need to learn how to eat properly and move.
There you go. I'll give you that.
So if they are at an unhealthy body weight and they are classified as overweight or obese, then yes, they do need to lose weight.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
It's not a comfortable thing, but
it's bad for it's bad for your bones and such.
Bad for everything.
It's bad for everything.
Yeah. Cognitive function, mood,
self-esteem,
long-term health, cardiovascular health, all of that, joints.
Okay.
Do you see a real benefit in so much nice and improves looking at you the specimen's Glaxon product, Joey over at Glaxon is a huge
Is that the thing with the ears?
No, that's beta-alanine.
Okay, well, I don't like the
niacin
ears.
is the one that gives you the flush.
Oh man, I don't like that either. Sometimes the products have both of those, and I feel like I'm dying. I have to get like a cold. I've had to go so far in the middle of a workout and get a washcloth and fill it with ice water and just put it all over my face and my ears, and I'm like, make it stop. I just want to work out. Like, I don't know why people like that. Yeah. It's distracting.
Do you see real benefit? There is niacin does play a role in helping lower blood pressure, increase blood flow in the body. So you could make a benefit that it might improve endurance, stamina, fatigue resistance, since it's improving blood flow through the body. So more oxygenated blood is getting to your working muscles, also helping clear out metabolites and things that are generated during intense physical activity. Do you need to go with mega doses? Probably not. But I mean, if it helps contribute, and that's why a lot of brands put beta-alanine in pre-workouts, is that it pays into that sensory experience you're feeling. So you feel the tingles, you feel the flush, you start to get that in your mind that the pre-workout's hitting really hard and this got to be really intense. It gets you amped up. So if you're a younger kid that wants to do that, well, I'm thinking like younger kid that is feeling that for the first couple of times, they think,
when you say younger kid, tell me the age you're saying.
Like 18 to 20.
God, you're such an old person. You're so almost 40 because only 40-year-olds call a young kid 18 or 19. That's like nobody calls that a young kid.
Well, I'm thinking
a young kid is 8.
No, in the terms of sports nutrition,
that's an adult.
A youngin in the sports nutrition world is 18 which is when they can first start using that. I don't think so.
That's an adult. So
just because they can vote doesn't
you
make
just
them an
called
adult.
an 18 and 19-year-old a young kid. Yeah. I just want everybody to hear that.
They don't want it for energy. It was more like to be like, yeah.
Oh wait, read what he said.
Yeah,
he's saying lean in.
So I was thinking maybe a drinker powder that is like a pre-workout, but really it's like a multivitamin EA type deal, but they can take it. Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. Lean into it. Call it a kid's pre-workout when really it's just vitamins.
Yeah, I could see that.
People would buy that.
Especially because if they're teenage girls, they typically aren't. Well, no, he said he's got daughters, and they are the demographic that's typically not consuming enough protein.
Oh, they're not. Put some protein in
So some EAAs and some multivitamins, like some B vitamins. Yeah, I could get behind that.
Put some mushroom in it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just making up stuff.
Some lion's mane could be good. Neurofactor. Neurofactor would be fine. Because that's just a coffee fruit.
There you go, Robert. Make some teenage, call it preteen pre-workout. Am I the only one that thought that was funny? Preteen workout. Okay, so anyways, I hear you. Just lean in. They're going to want to do it anyways. This way it's strategically designed for them so that they don't get their hands in the messy stuff that's actually harmful for them. They're going to do it anyways. Might as well get on one. Like, it's like those cell phones what were they called? Like Fireflies? It was like a cell phone that literally only has their parents' phone number in it and you don't have access to other things. It's like 911 and mom and dad's phone and that's it. There's like a special phone. So it's like, okay, I'll give you a cell phone, but it's this phone that you literally can only call a couple of people with. So I think that's what he's saying. Lean in. I hear you.
It's coaching wrestling. How do you say this? Ogenilo? Kenilo?
I don't know.
Ogenilo? I don't know. We're gonna go with that. It's coaching wrestling, and the Red Bull girls came to the high school and were handing out Red Bulls. I laughed and said, "You guys don't need this," and almost got a case of Red Bulls.
I hear you.
Yeah,
it started in college. I remember it was after band practice, and they were like, "Hey, have some Red Bulls."
Yeah, well, no, it was that and NOS. Like they came and gave that, and so I had the blue and orange can of NOS, and I had to stay up late studying for a thermo or a fluids test or something.
College kids eat up anything free.
And I brought it to the Middleton Library, and I was starting to sip it while I was studying, and I think I got like a third of the way through the can. I started feeling like these heart palpitations. I've never gotten that, and I used to drink coffee. We go to Starbucks, and I would drink coffee like the frozen mocha frappuccino things. I would drink those, never have an issue. I would drink coffee sometimes in my dorm or my apartment, never had an issue. I drank a third of an energy drink and I felt like never had that experience since, but who would that happen? So.
No, I hear you.
Oh, they love working out. They say build better than dad. That's awesome.
That's cute.
That is awesome.
I say body by Robert. Everything about my body is because Robert helps me make it that way. So I like that's cute that they're built better than dad.
Yeah, do that. I mean, that's great that your daughters are excited. Even if they're at that age where they want to be around you, probably instead of
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
So yeah, that's impressive right there,
girls.
and the fact that they're motivated to do any kind of physical activity, whether it's resistance training or whatever other kind of, if you're doing metcons or anything else, that's awesome. But yeah, I don't have any issue with like an EAA formula or some vitamins. I mean, we give our halfling, she's 4, and we'll mix protein powder into yogurt or give her like a protein bar.
We usually use it to flavor it. I'm not gonna lie to you because we buy plain. Well, no,
she likes
flavored.
plain yogurt though too.
Yeah, so we'll throw some strawberry protein in there and be like, it's strawberry yogurt.
Yeah.
Have it.
Yeah. And she it was like a third of a scoop with 8 ounces of yogurt and she'll eat the whole thing up with no issues. You should be. Go sit in the corner of shame and think about what you've done. Kneel on rice just like Mama used to do to Mom.
That's hilarious, dude.
Kneel on rice in the driveway.
That'll hurt.
Oh, you bet it will. Slightly scared in the tropics.
I knew it. He is. He's like one of those who's like, I don't want to take it. It's like cocaine. It's like cocaine. I'm like, it's not like cocaine. Stop saying it.
It's not exactly like cocaine.
It just helps. Whatever.
Have you seen?
Every time I talk about it, it sounds like.
Have you seen The Wolf of Wall Street, Phil? If you have, it's kind of like when they take the lewds.
Oh
That's
God,
how you feel. No, it's not.
Don't say that. And let me tell you something about that movie. I don't know if we talked about this, but we were talking about it with your dad, actually.
I love that movie.
And he's like, that movie romanticizes getting rich. I'm like, at what point in that movie are you romanticizing what that dude is going through when he's like crawling on the floor? I'm sorry. That scene when he's crawling on the floor, you know what I'm talking about? When he's like, yo, it's so funny. I don't even know how he did that scene. I'm sorry. The scene where his wife hates him and she's like, I freaking hate you. That scene where he's like, everything is falling apart in his life when he's everything about that movie
where they're having the parties in the office is romanticizing it.
Yeah, and then it's so funny because there's scenes where it's like, and then this guy died, and then this guy killed himself, and I'm like, yeah, sounds great. I can't wait to be hanging out with those people. Like, none of it sounds good. And at the end of the movie, like I said, it shows the FBI guy like on the subway as if he has a lame life or something. And then it shows like Leonardo DiCaprio's character, like the real guy, and it's like, hey, and he's doing so great. I'm like, I would never pick to be that guy in a million years. I'd rather be the FBI guy who goes home every day. Like, I don't understand. Like, this does not, in my mind, it does not romanticize being rich. Yeah. He is living an empty, soulless life. Ew. Ew. I'm just saying, like, I think the point of the movie is to laugh at it and like, oh my God, I can't believe that. Like, that's it. Yeah. But at no point am I like, oh, I wish I was that guy. I don't wish I was that guy. That sounds terrible.
See where JoJo's come from, like women in targeted products. Yeah. The difference is a lot of the women targeted products on the market are garbage because they'll say they're for females, but then they have dose everything. Like, if you want to do lower caffeine for women because caffeine is a drug, you titrate out the dose based on milligrams per kilogram of body weight. So if you want to do a lower caffeine dose, that's fine. But don't underdose citrulline, don't underdose beta-alanine, betaine, agmatine, all this other stuff. Give them the full doses of that, and then that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, I do that with protein for the 12-year-old because she doesn't like it. Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, protein powder is good. We do protein bar every now and then.
Dude, let me tell you about Sophia. She's so old. Like, she's so tall that whenever people find out how old she is, they go, man, she's tall. I said, she eats a lot of protein. And that's always my reaction. And then I always wonder if the parent is like, huh. I'm like, yeah, no, we're like, you want some ham for dinner? You want some ham? We go to breakfast.
If we go to breakfast on Sunday morning, she eats 3 eggs and 3 pieces of bacon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she's never had an issue with protein. She likes ham and cheese sandwiches. She
milk.
Likes burgers. she had a whole 3-ounce, 4-ounce burger I made for her one night. She eats a whole
burger. It's good stuff.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind not having the beta-alanine or niacin. Yeah, those aren't things that are going to give any acute benefit. So I understand some people like them.
Like it.
Some people don't.
Some people want to be the Wolf of Wall Street.
I can go either way. So, JoJo. Sandy, I had to show my 12-year-old that it's okay to be energetic like you, and showed her some of the Q&A, and she was like, Dad, she's funny. And I was like, yeah, so are you.
Hey, yes. Thank you. Don't dull your shine. Actually, I'm gonna caveat that. you kind of have to dull your shine a little bit in classes because like the teacher is always like, stop talking. You're like, I was with you. Like sometimes I'm literally when I was a child, I was like with the teacher. I was like, yeah, like stop talking. I was like, but I was I'm just not going to be with you. So tone it down so you don't get in trouble and then shine it up. It's going to be good. I think it's worth it. I love myself. I was literally saying it, but I do. You should love yourself too.
Yeah, she is very energetic, and
I've always been this way.
Yeah, you've. I'm trying to think. Have you ever not been super happy and bubbly and everything?
No, I'm always happy.
Even when you're breaking down doors and bathrooms, you're still super energetic.
That was awkward.
Only for the woman that got smashed in the face.
I still wonder if that woman is walking around telling the bathroom story from a very different angle. Like I went to the bathroom one time, and then I heard someone screaming. And then they kicked open the door next to me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting attacked in this bathroom.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, guys, this will be the last call for any comments, questions you guys have.
I'm going to go see my thing.
Yeah, we got to do that. I've got to leave to go pick up the halfling and then get her back here and give her dinner before the
I'm getting picked up.
babysitter gets here. What do we wear to this thing? Can I just do like
I'm
khaki
gonna look
shorts
nice.
and a polo or something?
I'm gonna look nice. I would wear khaki pants and a polo.
Okay. I guess
maybe button up shirt with the sleeves rolled up. But you don't tuck in your shirt, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, then polo. But tuck in your shirt.
No.
Why? Okay, whatever. If I was a guy, I tuck in my shirt. I tuck in my shirt and show my belt.
Okay.
I look fancy.
There you go.
All right, fine.
This is not like a formal sit down dinner. This is like this guy just talking about his book.
I'm gonna respect the guy and I'm gonna wear nice white pants with a blouse tucked in with a belt. Pretty earrings. I told that to.
This is Texas. Do we have to wear pants?
No, you could probably wear shorts. This is what I do. I know. She probably won't go to the bathroom by herself. She'll be like, you better guard my door while I pee because someone's going to come smacking in the door. And I feel so bad because she was literally standing with her pants down to her ankles like this by the time I hit her in the face. Because I kicked the door in her face because I thought she was a serial killer. Okay? She was being eerily quiet in that bathroom. No, but I did think she was a serial killer. I did. And I hit her in the face. Ah! Don't scare me!
Ridiculous.
The hunter becomes the hunted. That's what I was thinking at the time. But then I was just hunting. the whole time. It was really bad. Sorry about that.
The Final Scoop celebrates its 1 year anniversary this Saturday. We're trying to figure out something special to do. We
Robert,
haven't
you've been
agreed on
trying,
anything yet.
and I don't understand how nobody can come up. You have been trying to say the same idea. And here's the thing. Obviously, no one's taking.
Well, no,
Robert
I'm trying to think of
wants
some
the
other
wives
stuff.
to get on.
No, not even that. I said embarrassing photos from childhood. Or nerdy.
Robert just wants to be embarrassed. And everybody else on the Final Scoop has shot you down. Otherwise, this would have already been settled. You've suggested it.
Well, no, nobody else has put any other ideas. So I'm asking you, do you have any ideas for what we could do?
Yes.
What?
I think you should play Casey and the Sunshine Band. You should all dance like a dance party. You're welcome.
That's never going to happen.
Or you should all wear like crazy clothes, like pink visors.
Do you want me to be able to
80s
function
clothes.
for the thing we have to do afterwards? Because the amount of bourbon it would take for me to do that on camera.
We starting something, man. We starting something that Saturday, and he needs to be A game because we're getting some tailgating tents. It's gonna be a big party. So no, don't get too drunk. I need you a lot.
Well, that's why I'm not going to drink during the Final Scoop because we got
stuff to take care of. We have a big party. I'm throwing a work party at a brewery. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Well, that and we had the Halflings' little birthday party at Iron Wolf last weekend, which was a success.
That was a success. Go team. That was crazy. That's scary trying to throw a birthday party. Woo!
Thanks for the stream. Glad you and Snoop are back. Yeah, we had a good first podcast back together. It's kind of like putting the old glove back on and everything. So yeah, it was good. It was good. We're gonna keep that rolling and see what's gonna happen from there.
Right. Thank you. Maybe I saved the day. Maybe I made her think twice about her actions.
It's horrible.
If I think I'm scared, I'm afraid. Like, you know, in those movies where someone, I don't know, has drugs in they're paranoid or something. I would be a terrible paranoid person. Do not make me like, you know, like in the 1960s, the CIA, I'm serious, they like laced people with acid at parties to randomly see the effects. I'm not lying to you. I know this is like a conspiracy theory, but it's like, bro, if they had laced me with that, I'd be so crazy. Because I get like it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like when I get paranoid, I'm like, ah! And so you don't want to do that. You don't. I need to be happy and trusting all the time.
Watching this makes me want to hire Robert and work the corner to make the money into the budget.
You talking about your nootropics and stuff?
Yeah, or just like we were talking like for coaching or something like that, or maybe starting OnlyFans. There you go. Exciting. Yes, it's very.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of good things in the work. 1 year anniversary of Final Scoop coming up this Saturday. If you're free Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern, feel free to hop on there and give grief to all of us on the panel. Cool new things happening with Condemned and Apollon and a couple of other brands I'm working with. Those will start to leak out whenever I get the all clear from the brands to do that, in addition to all the normal stuff. Don't buy the Rocks energy drinks. This is the closing thoughts. These are terrible.
Buy the ones I like. Zero. What's it called again? Performance. Did I say it right this time?
Yes. Or you could do. We need to get them.
They're really good.
We need to get the America Energy ones and try those.
Yeah, you need to, because I really like the Zero Performance ones, and everything is just that's my standard.
Yeah.
Every other drink gets compared to that standard. I really like them, and I like their effects on me. They make me happy and make me feel like I can conquer the world with a nice taste in my mouth and just a slight bubbly edge. I went British out of nowhere. I don't know where it came from. Zero Performance does that to me.
Okay. So there we go.
Okay.
All right. Brooke will be there. At least we're going to have one viewer on Saturday. That's the important thing.
I'll be there. Michael Jackson had a really good voice in that song. You listen to it again. The Jackson 5 version. He sounds really good in the I'll Be There song. I'll be there. I can't do it because he has a really high voice because he's like 8 when he sings it. Okay, we're done. We're done.
We're good.
We're done.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the podcast with family, friends, and loved ones. And we will catch you all same bad time, same bad channel next week.
Yay!